everybody, welcome back to Master Reset's Variety Gaming channel, and today we're going to be playing Would You Rather, and trust me, some of these are going to be awful, I know it. So the first one we've got is drool abnormally in public or audibly moan during each conversation you have. Straight in with a hard one. I suppose it's not hard, but it's just awkward. Who would choose to just dribble in public? I mean, is that all the time, or is it when you're just having a conversation? Audibly moan during each conversation you have. So is that like, hi, yeah, can I get a coffee, please? I mean, drooling you can kind of, like, cover up. Yeah, drooling, you can cover it up. Would you rather have the beginning of Circle of Life play when you farted? Or have the chorus of Thriller play when you burp? 100% Thriller! Yeah, that's obvious. Why would you not want Thriller to play? Before you go to bed, would you rather take 3 shots of dipped Tabasco spit? I'm guessing that's like chewing tobacco. Or take 3 shots of dirty bong water. Well, personally, it's going to be dirty bong water because who would want to ingest somebody else's spit, let alone tobacco infused? That's awful. Who would do? No. See, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, of course, that'd be right. Who would choose tobacco spit? Nearly 500,000 people. What? Okay, so this is an odd one. Would you rather have your elbow joints facing the opposite direction? So, like, that way. Or have your knees facing backwards? So does that mean I walk and run backwards? So, wait. So I could either touch behind me, like so, or I can run whilst facing backwards. That's a difficult... What would you rather do? It'd be quite weird to see... I think your legs you wouldn't be as weirded out by. Your arms, that would just be strange. Instead of bending your arms like that, you're just going to be going flailing around. Elbows would be quite good, though, because you could just manoeuvre a lot more and maybe pick... I don't know. Would you rather be eaten by a zombie? Well, with what's going on in the world right now, just saying, heard it here first. Or be burnt at the stake. Eaten by a zombie, probably not going to be as bad as it seems. You're basically going to turn into a zombie, so you're not going to feel any pain, right? So why would you then choose to be burnt at the stake? That's just going to be excruciating pain. Like, horrendous. Obviously, they did that back in the day. Back in Way Not When and all that lot and whatever. Eaten by a zombie would 100% be the option. 55%? I thought it'd be a lot higher. Would you rather live in isolation or face your biggest fear once a month? My biggest fear would be huge spiders like tarantulas. Hate them, should not exist. Snakes, hate them, should not exist. I think that's pretty much it animal-wise. I don't mind like crocodiles or anything like that, and I've held an alligator or held a crocodile. One of the two. But why would... I just don't like them. But then live in isolation, is that all the time? If that's living in isolation all the time, why would you want that? You're going to have to face your fear once a month. You're going to have to. You can't live in isolation permanently. Control and talk to machines, or produce infinite amount of electricity from yourself. Basically, what this is trying to say is, speak to robots, you can control the earth because it's machines, or you get an electrical cable, plug it into your ass, and everyone gets infinite amount of electricity. So, to be fair, with these, there's one slight issue. Obviously, the machines, you can control stuff, talk to robots and whatever, so you can basically control everything. Whether that means you're going to be hated or you're going to be good, depends what you're going to do with them in the world, so that could be really cool, and I think that's what I'm going to choose. However, being able to produce an unlimited amount of electricity is a huge issue, but you are going to be sought after by so many people. You're probably going to have the government in one hand, Area 51 on the other, probably the army on another, and then up there, I don't know, you're going to have somebody that's really after loads of electricity to power a city or something. So you're going to be really stuck with what you can do and where you can go, because you're probably just going to get kidnapped, shot, stabbed, I don't know, something, anything. It could go all wrong. So I'm going to choose talk to machines. What? Why? Okay, so this, fight a wolf with your bare hands, bare knuckle fighting with a wolf would be incredible. Probably gonna die, but pretty cool if you survive, right? Tell me I'm wrong. Fighting a bear, on the other hand, with a sword is going to be like He-Man. So you can just mop that bear up. You can send it out of town. You can destroy that bear. You've got to get close to the bear to even attack it. So the bear's probably going to destroy you, rip you to shreds, and just really leave you in a bad position. If I've got a sword, I'm going to be acting like He-Man. So it's going to be fight a bear with a sword. Obviously. Well, that's quite apt that it's on the blue side, but fight the entire Smurf village, or fight the full collection of Care Bears. Well, Care Bears are just weird. Like, I swear they've got like a zombie one or something. So if you're going to fight the entire Smurf village, you've got Grumpy Smurf, Papa Smurf, Smurfette, what was the other ones? Clumsy Smurf, easy, nothing to even worry about. Brainy Smurf, probably going to trick you into something. Vanity Smurf, probably just going to be looking in the mirror. Hefty Smurf, probably something to worry about. But I don't know how tall they are. It could be something like Peppa Pig. I think Peppa Pig's like 7 foot tall. So could Smurfs be, I don't know, 6 foot? If you get a 6 foot Smurf coming at you, that's a tongue twister, 6 foot Smurf. If you get a 6 foot Smurf coming at you, that's going to be something to really worry about, and I would be running. I mean, taking on the entire village, it's just going to be blueberries everywhere. So Care Bears, they're all cute and everything, but then when you turn your back, you turn your back just once, they turn into these. And they're awful. They're like zombies, horrible. It's like a Five Nights at Freddy's thing. Just coming to life, evil, don't like it. Freakish. So I'm going to take on the entire Smurf village. Come here, Papa. Hot dogs for fingers, or tears, relatively acidic. It's a difficult one. What is it though? Because how often do you cry? So if you cry a lot, you're going to burn your face. If you don't cry a lot, it's not going to really be that much of an issue. But then it is going to burn your eyes, and your eyes are ridiculously sensitive. However, having hot dogs for fingers forever is a bit of an issue. I mean, why would you want that as your fingers? I think I'm going to go relatively acidic eyes. Would you rather be 4 foot tall or 8 foot tall? One of my close friends always says, and he sticks by it, if you're under 6 foot, you're a midget. Don't know how he come up to that conclusion, but that's what he says. If you're under 6 foot, you are considered a midget. So, that being said, I'm 6'1", and I think I'm a little tall. I would rather be like 5'11", so it's just under the 6 foot. It's only like 2 inches, but it's just that little bit. I don't know. You kind of, not above everybody, but you feel like you're more surrounded by everybody. It's a bit, I don't know. I'm just talking bollocks, I think. But 4 foot tall or 8 foot tall. I mean, 4 foot, you're going to get some real issues trying to pick some stuff off the shelf. You're going to be above everybody, get noticed a lot more, get asked to get a lot more stuff off the shelves, do a lot more stuff. Although it would be a very good talking point, 8 foot. I think if we go 8 foot. Yeah, 8 foot, 63%. Holy crap. Be a Pokemon trainer, be a zombie slayer. So Ash's job would be pretty cool. And especially on the day I'm recording this, because today, Pokemon is 24 years old today? I think it's whichever one. You work it out, drop it in the comment below. Let me know. I think it's 24. But that would be a really cool job, because you've got like your own little army, let's say. Although a zombie slayer would be a sick job. High risk of death. But how cool would that be? Just start getting swords, just start getting guns, start getting a pickaxe, get numerous things, a flaming steak. Personally, I think I would go for a Pokemon trainer. 57%. Would you rather master every programming language or master every spoken language? Well, programming language, so you've got like CC, is it CC+? No, C++, JavaScript, Linux, I don't know, I'm maybe talking crap. I know there's like loads of different ones and they all intermingle with stuff, and that's basically how you write games and things like that and program, which would be a really cool job because you can see something get built from a code and it actually turn into something, which would be really good. However, I've always wanted to learn another language, and I am just terrible at learning any other language. I can't do it. French, I dropped in school. Spanish, dropped in school. I actually tried to learn Russian a few years ago, and that just went to shit because I couldn't do it. I know it's a hard language, but still, I'm just shocking at languages. I can't take it in. I seem to forget what things mean and what wordings are, and I just can't get it. Having the ability to know every single language would be incredible. You can speak to every single person on the planet. Every single person, without an issue. How amazing would that be? So I'm going to go for every spoken language, which is a lot higher percentage. It's a lot more useful, let's face it. Sorry whilst I just removed myself to be sick, because that is awful. Who would choose? Well, you don't choose, but I kind of guess you've got to in this. Lick a public bathroom floor. Who thinks of that? Imagine a public bathroom floor. There could be anything from, obviously, pee, poo, vomit, blood, what's been on people's shoes from outdoors. So there could be animal poo. What? Oh, God knows, anything. Licking a public bathroom stall handle kind of got similar things. You could still have your poo, your pee, your vomit, your blood. Yeah, I suppose it's the same. But, obviously, it's not going to be wet. Maybe. Oh, it's just vile thinking about it. Oh, God. Who would do that? I think the stall handle's going to be better. Because there's better chance of it being cleaner. But then more people are going to touch that with their hands. But then you don't know what's been on the floor. Oh, God. That's actually making me feel sick. Oh, go for it. Right, stall handle. Yeah, 60-40. Kind of, I thought it'd be higher on the stall handle, to be fair. If you were to be crippled, what would you rather? Break an arm with a slightly painful infection, or break a leg? So here's a little, not really secret, but a look into my personal life. I have broken my left arm. Now, I don't know if it'll show it, but if I tense my arm, you see it indents there, and it bulges out? That is because I snapped my arm clean in half. Actually, if you're squeamish, look away for about 5 seconds now. Because my arm was really fucked up. I was in hospital for like 7 nights. I got it all put back together. Okay, you can come back now. The picture's gone. I snapped it in half, and when they put the bone back together, it caught an artery in between the bone, and it cut the circulation off, and my hand went blue. Or started to go blue, like really bad. So I had to stay in hospital and hope that it popped back out, and it did. So I then got colour back in my hand and the use back of it, which was a bit scary. And I think I was like 15, and I actually broke it from doing a backflip off a 2-story bank. Yep, there was some scaffolding around the bank. I was doing some monkey swings from them, like as a kid doing some parkour, and I fell and I punched the floor with my fist. So it snapped. Anyway, back to the actual now. Would you rather break an arm with a slightly painful infection or break a leg? Well, from breaking my arm, which really hurt, I don't know how bad a leg is. I think a leg is a lot worse. But then again, I don't know. So, I mean, like, what have you guys broken anything? What have you broken that's hurt? I mean, people break necks, break backs, break collarbones. Break any bone really. So personally, I think I'm going to choose break an arm, although it's slightly painful infection. But I'm going to choose that over a leg, because once you've broken a leg, you have a lot of issues later in life, I think, because obviously it gets a lot of hammer. Right, so I've literally just spent 5 minutes trying to work this one out, and I swear they're the same. Eat a chocolate covered turd, so turd covered in chocolate. Eat a turd covered in chocolate. No, they are different. It's literally just clicked into my head. What an idiot. But they're both the same thing. A turd covered in chocolate, or a chocolate covered in turd. Well, I think I'd go for the chocolate covered in turd, because there's going to be more chocolate ratio-wise to turd. If you have a turd that's covered in chocolate, you've got a lot more inside. So if you have a chocolate that's covered in turd... God, I'm confusing myself. Yeah, chocolate covered in turd. Easy. What? That's the wrong way. Because you would have more... I don't know. Well, you would have more... Wait, I'm just going to leave it because I'm just going to confuse myself. So, I'm going to leave this video here, guys. Thank you very much for watching Would You Rather episode 1. It's going to be like a continuing, rolling playlist, so, you know, just watch out for them. They're going to be about. If you did like it, though, please leave a like. It would massively help me. Drop a comment, subscribe, turn the bell on. Thank you very much for watching. I will catch you guys in the next video.